most beautiful and haughty ruler of China?
Haughty
Oh,
ruler.
great.
Alright, well, let's see. This start is low on production, but we've got the food from the deer and the cattle. We'll eventually have the silver, and there's some runes for us to grab there. Guess we'll settle in place. Not the most exciting of starts, but definitely better than the last one. And yes, the citrus without the granary is strictly better than the deer forest tile here. And we'll head over towards these ruins. Some more deer to the south, outside of the workable range for Beijing, but we could settle an expansion here to take advantage of the wheat and the deer. Ah, another cattle. So we're going to have some decent growth here. Not a lot of hills for production, but we could buy them as needed. And it wouldn't be terrible. We discovered archery off of those runes. Ah yes, and the chat is correct. Prioritizing the food here to get that citizen out sooner would probably have been the better idea. But this doesn't slow our scout or anything else. Fine, we'll do that. I just like the yields, the 4 yields versus the 3. But for that very first citizen, the extra food would be the better way to go. So we'll make the switch over. Let's get going with a monument. And then this time around, if we've got a lot of near neighbors, maybe we'll try to see what the early honor opener is like. Alright, we've got a natural wonder quite close to the capital. Swing over this way. We just grew, and did we get culture off of that rune? We did. Alright, what do I want here? Combat bonuses versus barbarians, and culture from all enemy kills, not just barbarian kills. Going down Liberty might be fine. We do have a lot of space. At least, that's the impression that I'm getting so far. A lot of nice places to expand to. I really do like that they've added the, well, I don't know if I like it, but the fact that you get the 100% production bonus to National Wonders from the Liberty finisher is very attractive. But on the other hand, we saw how powerful the Celts were with completing Honor. So I'm sort of split as to what I want to go down here. We could open Tradition for the faster border expansion and the 3 culture, but that seems like a bit of a waste if we want to complete one of the other trees. Alright, the chat is going for Liberty, so let's go down Liberty. And Daniel points out, quite wisely, that our unique building, the Papermaker, is particularly suitable for spamming a lot of cities. You don't have the upkeep from the libraries dragging you down, and in fact, the Papermaker ends up adding to your gold reserves. Alright, so Pantheon founded, someone's got the Daughter of Autumn. We've just finished pottery and discovered some more ruins. Okay, up next, we are in strategic balance, if I recall correctly, so let's grab animal husbandry. And then, after that, we might go for the Papermaker right away. No, I wouldn't. Oh, really? So Gandhi got to those runes first. Let's see. Can't sell embassies to him. City-state. And I might want another scout. Gandhi is going Piety. And we are playing on quick speed, thanks Menor Zero. Lots of nice looking spots to settle cities. Keep on going with the food here. May as well meet the city-state. Naval city-state. What are these even called again? Mercantile city-states? Maritime city-states. But we got some nice gold off of that. There goes another pantheon. I don't think we're going to be able to found any relevant pantheons for ourselves here. So let's push out a scout then, and we'll just take whatever religion we get and increase our chances of picking up some nice ruins with a little more exploration. Alright, some more population. We're up to 4 population now. Still growing at a good pace. Scout next. Magic suggests, with the troll face, a great library rush. Alright, horses discovered. Excellent. A little more production here. Keep it on growth though. And policy time. Over towards the free settler. The free worker. We'd be able to make use of him right away. Let's... As much as I like... okay, fine. We'll go towards the free settler, although I really would appreciate a free worker. Let's queue up a worker next, however. And we can try swinging back to Omris and maybe stealing a worker from there. Bunch of gold. And since we already have writing, we can go and head over towards revealing iron at bronzeworking. Good night, Fruit Strike. Thanks for making the mod. It's definitely looks like it was a real labor of love, and you've put a lot of work into it. And it's been very well received by the community, so hats off to you. Now, even with free writing, I know that some people are still trying to promote the whole great library rush. So even with free writing, we're still quite a bit behind the leader. We're 4% behind the tech leader, and there's only one other civ that hasn't discovered writing yet. And once they discover writing, we'll find that we are behind them on raw number of techs as well. We've just met Catherine. We can sell an embassy, certainly. And perhaps... Oh, really? Really, Gandhi? Wow. 2 ruins stolen. Fair enough. Alright, Daniel points out that we could buy a worker, since we've got a whole bunch of gold there. We could buy a worker. Alright, let's do it. We do have a lot of really nice tiles that would benefit from improvement. And do I want to keep working on this worker, or do I want to slide a granary in there first? There's only one tile that would be enhanced by the granary, so we'll hold off on that for now. Alright, let's go and get a little more production in for now. This looks like the safest area for us to work. There is the barb camp here. start swinging this warrior back home. Possibly, since we bought that worker, we're not going to need to steal one from Omrus. Let's send him back over this way. We'll swing by the barb camp, hopefully distract any barbs that want to cause trouble for our workers. And Daniel does suggest sliding a granary or a worker in front of this guy, since, well, we're going to finish that pasture in 4. We are going to get a free worker off of Liberty eventually. So, sure, let's, a warrior in 4, whereas it's going to take us 6 turns to get this guy home. Let's work on 1 archer, and then together they can take down this camp, which we'll need to do if we want to expand anyways. Lots of mountains, good distance between ourselves and the AI. We don't have a really close Celtic neighbor like last time. Magic wants to see the shrine from, or a shrine, so that we can get a pantheon to get some pasture faith culture going. We would have 4 pastures, that would be nice, and we are pretty far away from the other civs, so we could hang on to that pantheon for a while. But does that mean I'd rather have granary, papermaker, shrine? I'm splitting myself through a lot of different things. Oh, there's religion founded already. And let's see. We're going to need 18 faith to get a pantheon. Shrines produce only 1 faith. So there is a very good chance that the AI will enhance the religion before we can get up to the 18 faith, in which case we won't be able to found a pantheon. So, as much as getting a little bonus off of pastures would be nice, I don't think we're actually going to be able to do that. And do I want to keep on pushing the food here? No, we'll settle down and just take the extra hammers. There's ironworking. Where did our iron appear? We've got tons of iron tiles. And we've got 3 iron tiles within our city's workable range, so that'll be nice. Finishing our archer, we can finish up the worker, and let's see. If we're not worried about an early attack, we definitely want to get calendar so that we can improve the citrus. And we found the lands of India, lands of Russia. Let's pop over here. We'll take the hill and then fortify heal until we get back up from the archer. There's the city-state. India's about to push out with another settler. Russia's working on the Great Library. Or did they complete the Great Library? Oh, they have the Great Library already, alright. So, I need to read my pop-ups a little better, it would seem. Alright, there's Mumbai, Vancouver, and let's go and put a pasture on these horses. We can go and sell those. Bombard, hand axe. This guy, we'll take rough terrain and fortify. I think we should be safe unless a new barb spawns. And there's our free settler. First, let's think about where we want to put the free settler. So as for unique luxuries, We've got the ivory. We've got the silk. And is that it? Truffles a little further out, and sugar. We could settle something up here. Sort of claim a border with India. We could also go and settle towards the Grand Mesa. It's not the most exciting of tiles. But it would get us the ivory and a mountain. So if we settled here, how much food would we have? We'd eventually take the wheat and eventually take the horses, but immediately it's not the most exciting of spots. Settling right here, we'd have the wheat a little sooner, we'd have a hill for good defense. This looks like if we were playing multiplayer, this would be a really good spot. We could have nice nice trade routes by sea. But on Deity, internal trade routes are not as powerful as trading with your neighbors for that science boost. So we could also go north, grab one of these mountains. That wouldn't let us pick up the silk. Alright, we'll go for the ivory then, and grab a collective rule. We do have our units already there to escort that settler. And is it time to swing back with the scout, or are we going to go and backtrack and head out this way? Let's see what this little bit of land is, maybe pick up some ruins that Catherine may have missed. There's the top of the continent, and well, we'll get to work on the citrus, since we are about to found another city. And we'll go for the... Is it time for a settler? Let's go for the settler then.
मेरे दोस्त, क्या इस इंतजाम में आपकी दिलचस्पी है?
Swap embassies, or would I rather have gold per turn? I would rather have the gold per turn. Huh. Okay, how much movement does the hand axe have? The hand axe has 2 movement. He went here and then here. That was a little annoying, but that's okay. We'll get that settler back eventually. Chop that forest. Deal damage there. Do I want the settler back right now? We take 22 damage, and then the archer would take a shot at us. Okay, no rush. Keep on fortify healing. The settler is moving in the right direction here. It is moving closer to where we want to settle, so that's fine. The barbarians can pay the upkeep on our settler for their another turn. Research time. Let's see. Ivory for the camps. And then we're going to want to get some trade routes going as well. So trapping into sailing. Alright, let's grab a rough terrain bonus. Go deal damage here. This archer's not going to shoot at us, he's fortified. I don't expect him to do anything. And we've got some more barbarians running around making trouble for us. Let's get that citrus hooked up. And people are calling that Gandhi is going to steal our settler from us. This scout is closing in. Alright, let's box the barbs in here. Prevent, hopefully, Gandhi from actually making any trouble. And as for this scout here. We don't want to skirt too close to those barbarians. Choosing production, let's get to work on a caravan. Nothing's in range. We'd have to settle another city to start trading with the AI here, so that's another reason to settle some of these cities. While we're waiting, we'll grab the granary papermaker, perhaps a settler, but we don't have the escorts available right now, so we'll delay the fourth settler. Third settler, fourth city, fourth settler, however you want to count that. Only a minor victory here. Keep on pushing forward. And we'll go and scout out for our future settle spots. So settling here would have us really close to Gandhi. We would definitely go and set up some trade routes. Sugar and dyes. Alright, we'll have the scout check out this area for places to drop an expansion. Alright, so we'll get our settler back soon, i.e. right now, and we'll send this settler in blind over this way. It should be safe. Get ready to set up camp over here. We've just met Rome. I'm happy to sell them an embassy for some gold per turn. Okay, so India's already dropped a city right here. If we want, this hill would eventually have this stuff within range, it's true, but we'd have to do a bunch of tile purchasing. Alright, let's get out there before India grabs all of that good land. Rabonera asks what embassies do. You need mutual embassies for certain trade deals, such as open borders. Having an embassy reveals the player's capital and also provides a positive diplomatic modifier. So here we have green text because they have an embassy in our capital. Ooh, yes, let's work together. Perfect. And let's get a trade route going with India as well. Delay the papermaker, we're going to get more science off the caravan. And we'll push forward here. A random city out in the middle of nowhere to try to lay claim to some of these luxury resources. There's also the silk that we want to try to grab. Alright, so let's settle this city here. No production focus. We'll grow once we naturally expand to the wheat. Start things off with a monument and then go into a papermaker. And yes, we are 2 steps into liberty here, with our free settler, or free worker rather, in 9 turns. So this city is going to be really far away from our other cities, but We're really low on unique luxuries near our capital, so I think I need to claim some of this land now. Going to war with India is going to be really hard with all of this rough terrain, all of these mountains constraining that area. And religion has been enhanced. Wow. So all of the buffs to piety means that any AI civ that opens or goes for piety can finish piety out really quickly. Was it India that just enhanced? Let's check that. World religions, Hinduism. Yep, so India is 4 steps into piety and they've got their enhancer, which means we are no longer able to found a pantheon. We can still generate a great prophet though. Well, I mean, we can't because the AI will grab that first, but if you miss out on grabbing a pantheon because someone else enhances first, you can still found a religion if you somehow found a great prophet before all of the religions have been grabbed. Disagreements with Catherine. They want to go to war already. I don't think we want to weigh in on that, especially since Catherine is closer to us and we have no idea where Rome is. There's sailing done. We did that for the trade route. Getting a national college going would be nice. We want to leave ourselves with the option of grabbing construction as need be. Alright, let's get a little more information on what sort of luxuries we could grab by settling over in this direction. And we might need... Alright, so after this caravan, we'll go for a settler as well. Do I want the papermaker? Not that badly, we're still positive gold per turn. And what is Gandhi doing with this army? Likely just getting rid of barb camps. Let's get the silver improved. We surprisingly are the world's most well-fed people. Alright, let's get this silver hooked up. Now, do I want to drop a city right here? Definitely wouldn't make the Indians very happy with us. We could go forward one more. It would be cheaper to buy the sugar tile then. Alright, let's advance one more tile. Master Effects points out that the last time we said that there was an army clearing barb camps, it was an army come to kill us. So I said that about the Portuguese army, not the Celtic army, but the point is well taken. Archers and warriors, though, aren't going to be too much of a threat. Then again, Beijing is on flat land. And what are we doing here? We should reset that and go for a little more production. Hang back here, I'll settle a city, and do our tile buying all in one turn. 30. Do I just want to clear the camp? I don't have a quest for that, so buy over this way. And then I want to do all of my tile buying in one turn so that it doesn't make Gandhi too angry, which means we'll see if we can sell him something. Trade. Sell us citrus or some horses. Are you willing to buy some horses for What do horses go for on quick speed?
मेरे दोस्त
It
क्या
looks
इस
like he's not really
इंतजाम
interested
में
in
आपकी
horses.
दिलचस्पी है?
Alright, well, we could trade gold per turn
मेरे दोस्त
for some
क्या इस
gold.
इंतजाम में
Alright,
आपकी
so
दिलचस्पी है?
25 turns, 4 is 185. Sell 1 for 22. 21.
मेरे दोस्त क्या इस
Alright, is that enough to buy truffles? Alright, so we've got all the tile buying out of the way. We should try to play nicely with our neighbors. And no production, we'll go monument and paper maker. Now, as for our trade routes, the most science would be trading with India, and the most gold would be from Beijing to one of their expansion cities. So is that going to be safe from barbs? Possibly. But I'm willing to chance that. They do have an army out, so hopefully they'll take care of any barbs that are wandering around, and we should go and get another one of those citruses online. We'll grow this city once we're happy again. Ooh, a free worker. We should try to... Well, looks like they're being brought over to this camp, so we'll have a worker there. That'll work out really perfectly for us. Get that plantation going. And India hasn't complained about our forward city yet. If we can go and grab this guy for the silk, probably on a hill, I don't really want to destroy the sheep by settling on that, but I think we will need the hill. So right here, no mountain, we might want to go and buy a couple of these tiles from India as well, which means probably taking a loan to steal tiles from them. We'll see if that actually makes Gandhi angry. I'd be entertained to see what his response to that is going to be. We just met Denmark. He doesn't have anything to give us, so goodbye. Well, I mean, I am about to settle another city on him, so we'll settle where we please. And then he's also going to ask us about buying tiles. Well. Let's kill this guy. This archer needs to go and scout out where we're going to settle the next city. And we'll heal up here. Vatican City. Choose research. What's next? We might need some composite bows. With all of these expansions dropping, I'm not going to be setting up the National College just yet. So let's head over towards engineering for another trade route. Sure, let's find out where Denmark's capital is. Way over on the other side of the map. That's a nice looking start. Mountain, all of these fish, some deer, horses, iron, copper, a huge, very high density of bonus luxury and strategic resources. Carxion, yes, we are playing on Deity with the NQMod. And based on our last game, to be fair, I wasn't really playing as focused as I might normally, or as I have played in the past on Deity. That the extra strength they get from the enhanced honor tree made the Celts pretty scary. So we definitely have a bit of an extra challenge here using the NQ mod. We want that worker So should I just wander out? No, we'll hang around in the city. We'll take a couple pot shots with the city's range attack and then grab that settler for a free worker. And do we have excess citrus? Not yet. Oh, did I not finish the citrus plantation? I didn't. I guess we must have been distracted by something. Alright, well, we'll head back for that citrus plantation so we can sell that to
He who knows others is wise. He who knows
one of our neighbors.
himself is enlightened.
But now that we've entered the classical era and we've hit the half-hour mark, I'm afraid we're going to have to end the stream here. The plan for this China map is going to be to drop a whole bunch of cities, make good use of the papermaker, see if we can get some nice gold per turn and production, if we can pull ahead on that. Let's see what the other civs have gone policy-wise. Piety, liberty, and honor. Alright, well, that's the end of part 1 of my second Deity playthrough with the NQMod. We'll see if we fare better in this game. But thank you all for watching. I did not put ourselves to Legendary Start. This is the NQ map script that I think adds a few more bonus resources around the capitals. But thank you all for watching. We'll be continuing this series tomorrow at this time, 7:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Enjoy your days.